Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully all of you are doing well out there. I'm, of course, your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the best Tier 10 vehicles to be hauled down in the game, the M48 Patton. Now, this is also one of the least played Tier 10 mediums in the game, and it's actually quite surprising to me because I really liked the Patton when I played it. It's got good accuracy going for it, not spectacular aiming time, but it does have good accuracy, 3.1 second aiming time, it's got 3,000 damage per minute, and the great thing about this vehicle is when you put it in a haul down position, using your 9 degrees of gun depression, the upper plate bounces a lot of shells, and so does the turret. So, of course, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you everything I love and as well don't like about this vehicle. So, if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more like it, please make sure to smash that subscribe button down below because it helps out the channel a crazy amount. But without further ado, let's get straight into some gameplay here. So, the biggest downfall about the Patton is the top speed. It only goes 48 kilometers per hour. But I can tell you one thing after playing the Kronwagen for the last week, or not the last week, but at least the last couple of days, yeah, that top speed's going to seem blazingly quick to me, so that's why I really wanted to pull out the Patton today, really to see how it plays, because I've been used to the Kronwagen's hold-down playstyle, so I want to see if this one really can do a great job hold-down as well. Now, of course, there are a couple weak spots on the turret. There's the cupola on the roof, but as long as you wiggle back and forth, it is very hard to hit some of the weak spots, like the cheeks on the edges, so that's one thing to keep in mind. But you'll notice, even though it doesn't go very fast on top speed, only 48, it does have a nice power-to-weight ratio. We're easily climbing up to 38 kilometers per hour here, and we're going to be trying to push right into this little bush over here. Actually, I'm going to push to the side bush first. That's a good spot to detect enemy vehicles if they're trying to cross here. So let's just double check really quick if we can maybe get a little pot shot off into somebody. They've got the Progetto 65, the Vickers Light, and as well the Kronwagen, which, as we do know, is an extremely slow tank on getting into position. But there you go. We got the T110E3 in the back, and we can't really do much to him, as you can see, but I guess we can wait for him to make a mistake, or I guess if we can't do anything, we could shoot an HE at the roof of his vehicle, which I guess did do the trick. So let's see if we can get a shot into the side of the E3. Well, I guess not still. I guess he keeps wanting to sit right in that spot, but yeah, I guess we're going to ignore him for now because there's not much I can do about that. So we got the Patton off to the side, and that, of course, is not great for me because that is going to be a trading situation. But since we plopped on Adrenaline, we are, of course, going to out-reload him, at least for that one shell. And since he's not looking at us, that means we're going to be able to pull out one more time, get another nice shot into that Patton, and we've already ripped off about half of his health in that quick succession of time. So once again, get another nice tracking shot into that Patton there. This is where using that gun depression really does work well. Now, of course, that is an enemy WT, which I don't necessarily want to play with. A WT will rip my armor apart if it gets the opportunity, but at the same time, I'm ripping this WT apart because I've got that good gun depression once again that you can see me working here, using that solid turn armor that this vehicle does have, and, well, you can see that I am working this Patton like a beast on the ridgelines here, already at 2,700 damage pulled out. We did get a little butt hug there, but no biggie, because a nice little shot into the rear of that Vickers Light for 438 on a max roll, and we are just racking up the damage like a beast in this battle. 3,500 already picked up, and we are still just coming out with more and more damage every second. So let's see if we can get an HE up the butt of that Vickers, and oh yes we can. That was a 441 damage shot. I find it weird that the Vickers is harder HE than some of my other tier 10 mediums I aim at, but you know what? We still did a great job of getting out that damage pretty dang quickly as well in this battle. All that's left is the Kronwagen Nidhogg, and is all the T110E3. Let me know what you guys think about that Kronwagen's name. I think it's really weird sounding, but nonetheless, we're going to get some nice pot shots into the side of him here. There's one nice shot, and as well, we hopefully should be able to get one more. The Kronwagen does have good armor, but it definitely does not have the best, because as you can see, another nice tap into the side of him, as well a max roll, and all that's left is the E3 off to the side. They still do have that Progetto left, which is actually very surprising to me. A little bit of a miss there on the side of the E3, but that is not the worst, because we are going to use our gun depression, see if we can, well, to be fair, I kind of expected to be hit there, but we get a nice shot to the side of that E3, and with a little ram as well, we should be able to finish him off with a single shot. There we go, and finishing off the T110E3. So that was a great result for the Patton here. It kind of showed how the vehicle works if it's played in a good scenario, where you're getting out that DPM, you're using the solid armor it does have. That was a great battle all in all. It even may have been a mastery. No, it was a first class for the Patton, which I'm actually surprised we actually didn't get a mastery, judging how little people play it. But you can definitely see that the Patton is an extremely strong tier 10 medium if it's played in the correct scenarios. It's got weak aiming time. The gun isn't extremely accurate, as I said. So what you want to do is you want to play it a little more aggressive than your average medium, and it does do a great job. 5,500 damage here, so I definitely cannot complain. But of course, let's get stuck into one more battle. Now, the issue with the Patton for me personally is just that why go for Patton when you can go for the STB1? Because the STB has more mobility, it goes at faster top speed. Not only does it go faster, it's way lower down, which means a lot less shells are actually going at your tank. And the biggest thing is that it actually has just as solid of a turret. I do think that the STB's turret can be weaker because of the cupola, but at the same time, the Patton's turret is so large, if you turn it to the side, it exposes a lot of the weak spots to the enemy team. Now, looking at the enemy lineup, once again, we've got the Kronvog, and we got the T62A. They actually have a pretty deadly lineup, and I gotta be careful because, of course, this vehicle isn't going to do great at bouncing shells when people can aim at the upper or lower plate, to be fair. The upper plate's thick, but only if you're using the upper plate armor in a gun depression position. The turret armor is solid on the vehicle. As I said, it will pretty much ricochet all the shells as long as you wiggle it correctly, as long as people don't get pot shots on the cupola, but it's not really that easy to hit it. Honestly, when I go up against the Patton, I'll just load premium and try and pen the cheeks. But again, that mantlet right in the middle absorbs a lot of the shells coming at it, so it is very hard to penetrate the Patton's turret. And we're going to see, yes, nice little snap right into that Vickers off in the beginning of the battle. We'll see if we can get another one in. No, it does not look like we're going to be able to. So the E3's off to the side there. That, of course, is a tank that is going to be extremely hard to fight if I want to. We've also got the Kronwagen off to the side. Nice, actually, shot right to the side of that Kronwagen's track. As we do know, Kronwagen struggles with the armor on the side, and nice ricochet as well, right on the upper plate. Again, you can see that the armor on this vehicle works quite well if you do use it in a gun depression position, if the shells are coming at your turret, something that's very nice about the vehicle. So we do know the Vickers is over here. We also know that the T62A is over here, but right now I'm going to try and come up behind the Vickers, see if we can get some nice shots into the rear here, then maybe come up behind the E3. But first of all, I would love to get shots into these Vickers, of course, because they are so annoying to deal with. So that was a nice shot, lighting them on fire as well. Let's see if we can get one more shot. Ooh, actually, it looks like we're getting one into the T62A on that one. So that was a nice shot there. We did get an HE from the T110E3 into our vehicle, but nice thing is that he did not penetrate it, which means that now we can get a nice heat right into the lower plate of his vehicle and start shooting at other opponents as well. Well, maybe not. I thought we were going to be shooting at that guy, but it looks like we are not going to be. So we got the Kronwagen right off to the side. Let's get a nice penetrating shell into the side of the Kronwagen. I'm so used to using the Kronwagen as it is. I was like, wait, where's my shot? But yeah, we actually do have a single shot vehicle now. So those were some nice shots into him already, and another 2 seconds later, we'll get one more out maybe. There you go. Nice tap right into the frontal hull. And all that's left is the T57 Heavy and the WT. And actually, it looks like that 57 Heavy is coming right to us. Let's get one. Oh, we just need one penetration. That's all we need, and we'll be above 3,000 damage. So let's just do that really quickly. Come on, we can get that pen. Yes, there we go. Let's get a nice ram in there as well. That was a nice 240 hit points. I cannot complain. So that was a great game, once again, to show how the Patton works. It has good armor. It's able to push aggressive. It's got enough mobility to get into places. So I personally really do enjoy the Patton. Once again, we finished top on the team, which shows that it really is a solid battle, especially judging that we had 2 other Void members here all fighting for the damage. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more like it, please make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. But as always, hopefully all of you are doing well out there. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.